like the heat might actually break this weekend. We'll hear from our friends at How's the Weather Up There a little later on. Also maybe a little rain as well. But there's still some fun stuff going on this weekend. Of course, yet another busy news week.
Yes, but first, we start our day at Crazy Cakes, and today it is a very special one because Joy packed it up to go for me, and she wants you to know that you can get it to go too. So
She
if
put
you
a smiley face on it. Looky there.
Yeah. All right, so if you Google the best food, you will see that the unique overload of biscuits and gravy comes from Crazy Cakes. It's a new contender and one of their personal favorites. Today, they featured the Grand Jury. So you can get all kinds of different omelets there. This is an amazing one. It has 3 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon or sausage. We got sausage today, and it also comes with your choice of toast. So go get the overload at Crazy Cakes.
Actually, this one has bacon and sausage.
Oh, I messed that up.
That's okay.
Bacon
and sausage. That's awesome. Both.
That's a good mess up.
Yes.
Since
you messed it up, I'll eat it.
No,
How's that?
I was about to say we're going to fight for that later, like we always do.
You will lose. What movie is that from?
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, Rocky IV, Ivan Drago.
I'm sorry that your impressions suck.
That was
Right.
incredible.
Okay.
I sounded just like Dolph Lundgren. All right. Anyway, like we said, it's a very busy news week to recap, and Brittany will get us started.
In Quincy news, at Monday's City Council meeting, Quincy police say crime is tending down since the city installed flock license plate cameras. Homicides dropped from 3 in 2023 to none so far this year, and officials say the system is already helping solve crimes. Hope House supporters continue their push for a sober living facility for single mothers to be, stressing the need for more recovery resources in Quincy. And at 54th and Broadway, developers outline plans for new retail and housing space, bringing fresh growth to the East End. The final presentation for that is expected at next Monday's meeting.
At Tuesday's Quincy Public Library Board meeting, trustees discussed concerns that were brought up at that Monday meeting by Alderman Jake Reed about the upcoming Freed Between the Lines book giveaway. Particularly, his concerns were about a book entitled "This Book is Gay." Reed accused the library of promoting, quote, dangerous ideology, unquote, and questioned its partnership with Quinata. Now, of course, the Quinata president is on the library board as well. In response, board members emphasized that children and teens may only access adult books with parental consent, that young adult books are age restricted, and they defended the library's policies as being aligned with existing guidelines. The board also announced a special meeting scheduled for next Monday. That will be at 6 o'clock before the city council meeting, so all of you people who are interested in public discourse, you can go at 6 o'clock to the library board meeting and 7 o'clock to the city council meeting. They are going to vote on employees related to the suspended executive director, Kathleen Helsebeck, who remains on leave.
Atlas Slice opened yesterday evening with their soft opening. It is the new downtown hotspot and the second restaurant location for Jared and Kim Tipton. This one features pizza by the slice with the out-of-the-ordinary toppings and soon-to-come wings. Check out the story on the news site to hear his 3-phase plan for both 121 and 123 North 6th Street right here on the promenade.
Hannibal City Council has decided to change how exit interviews are done for employees leaving city service. Up until now, exit interviews were handled by an outside attorney at a cost of $250 an hour. But with the attorney recently retiring, the council agreed to take the process in-house. Going forward, employees will be given a written exit interview form, which they will return directly to city officials, rather than going through a third party. The goal is still to encourage honest feedback, but with a lower cost and more direct oversight. And of course, as always, Muddy River Mornings is driven by Hess Auto Agency. We're going to hear from our friends at Hess and also Muddy River Engraving and Blessing Hospital. We'll be back after this.
Since 1985, Hess Auto Agency has been your trusted source for pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state area. Families have experienced the Hess difference for generations and know they'll get the best vehicle buying experience in our region. With an ever-changing inventory, you'll find the right car at the right price. So when you want the best, don't guess. Choose Hess. Hess Auto Agency, 1124 North 24th in Quincy.
In the tri-state area, local businesses aren't just a place to shop. They are engraved into our community. Muddy River Engraving knows, lives, and models this business mentality.
Look how cute!
From getting gear for your team,
Those turned out nice, thank you.
to a custom gift for friends or family, Muddy River Engraving will take your idea or story and bring it to life with his products. From 1 to 1,000 items, Muddy River Engraving can handle any project for you. Muddy River Engraving, engraved into your community.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joseph Amavisca, a family medicine specialist with Blessing Health Hannibal. A primary care doctor can reduce your risk for illness and save your money. When I worked in urgent care, I saw people without a primary care doctor use these clinics not only when they were sick, but to manage chronic conditions too. That can be expensive. Having a primary care doctor, like me, lowers cost and enhances care quality. Your doctor will help you get the screenings needed to reduce the risk for illnesses. Prevention is less expensive than treatment. And your primary care doctor knows you, your medical history, and your risk factors. Personalized care enhances quality. Need a primary care physician? Call the phone number on your screen. Primary care physicians are vested in your wellness and committed to work with you to prevent illness and facilitate a healthy life.
Women are exceptional. In the workplace, in the home, in the community, we fill so many roles vital not only to our success, but also the success of those around us. We deserve health care that is as exceptional as we are. Blessing Health meets the varied needs of every woman, from OBGYN care and breast health to pediatrics for those of us who have little ones in our life. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way.
There are a lot of events in Quincy that we have every year around this time, and one of the best is the Mud Strut.
It is. It is one of their biggest fundraisers for the Quincy Humane Society, and Pilar Brumball stopped by to chat with me about it. Check it out. Hey everybody, I'm here with Pilar Brumball from the Quincy Humane Society, and we're here to discuss the Mutt Strut for this year.
Yes, I can't believe it's already mid-September, and here we are gearing up for one of our largest fundraising events of the year.
I was just about to ask, is it the largest?
Yes, one of. So this is the one, this one's, I mean, I love all of our events,
yes,
but this is the one where people and pets can come together, have a great time. It's in the morning, you're done by noon, and it's just so fun.
Okay, so this year I saw that the theme was, what was it, Bow Wow?
Bow Wow West. So
oh,
I feel like
the cowboy
yes,
and us get to come out.
The Western theme is real. I think I've been saying y'all so much, and howdy, and oh my goodness.
We're gonna get our Yellowstone on.
There you go. I love it. It's gonna be a great time.
It is. So, okay, so when you say theme, what does that entail for the event?
So every year we try and come up with something different. We've done Wizard of Paws. We've done Disco Inferno. We've done Bonanza.
Oh,
you know,
I
get
love
it?
it.
So we're always putting a play on it. But here's the thing. This is an event for people and their pets. Whether you come with a bandana and a cowboy hat, maybe some cute boots, that's great, but you don't have to. The theme is just something fun for people to be a part of, but just come on out. It's a time that you can spend with fellow animal lovers, with your furry friends, to benefit a great cause.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
Okay, so we were saying come out. Where are we going out to? Where is this being held?
So Saturday, September 27th, we are going to be at South Park. You really won't be able to miss us. We'll be under that large shelter house. Registration starts at 9 a.m., and then the walk itself starts at 10.
All right.
Yes, and we've got something exciting this year. So in July, we kicked off our 145th anniversary, which is really exciting to be one of the longest continually running animal welfare organizations in the country right here in Quincy, which is really cool.
Yes.
So at that time, we kicked off an annual campaign, and at Mutt Strut on the 27th, we will be announcing the total funds raised over the last few months.
Now, is this the campaign that I'm seeing, like the little thermometer
yes,
raising?
the treat jar. We're just filling it with treats.
Awesome.
You know, so not me checking the mailbox or checking my emails, but it's been really exciting. So we're excited that we're going to be able to celebrate that at Mutt Strut.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so the Mutt Strut itself, you said registration starts at 9. Can people pre-register?
They can. So we've got an online registration. It's at our website, quincyhumanesociety.org, or on our social media. There's a link to just sign right up. Registration's $30 for just general admission, which is going to be a t-shirt and a little bandana for your pet so they can be festive. And then we also have the opportunity for those who would like to register at the $100 level. So you get your t-shirt, you get the doggy bandana, and we partnered with our friends at Muddy River Engraving, and we've got these really cool tumblers. I should have brought one, but you'll just have to come on out to Mutt Strut to take a look.
They are also a sponsor, along with Bill Duerr listener, your State Farm agent, for the Pet of the Week that we do with the Quincy Humane Society. So thank you both for that as well. Okay, so the strut itself. Sometimes Wilma likes to take long walks. Sometimes she's like, I'm sitting down.
Yes.
How long is the walk?
So here's the thing. South Park is huge. You can walk as little or as far as you'd like to go.
Okay.
We leave it up to each pet and their people, and we're there ready for them when the walk ends, whenever time that might be. After that, we've got some pet contests. So some with theme, some without theme. It's a good time.
What are some of those contests?
So we've got this is my favorite. This one is the human pet duo. So think
Like the
what's the little duo? Maybe more like festive.
Okay.
So who's really decked out in the Western gear. We also have, if you have a costume that's not Western, you can still wear that too. It's all fun. It's close to October, so
I can't wait to see these Rip and Beth duos with your pets. So
yes, we've got something for everybody, and of course, best trick, that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What about refreshments? Any kind of food out there?
So we are going to have some vendors, and this year the Yum Factory is going to be out there.
Awesome.
And so in addition to the other vendors that we have, be sure to stop by and grab a sweet treat while you're there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it sounds like a lovely, lovely time. I hope we have lovely weather. Okay, again, so this is about a week away. Mark your calendars.
Yep.
And have a good time with you and your pets. I mean, what other time do you get to have a date or an event that you actually get to bring your little buddy
this is for everybody, including your furry friends. It really doesn't get better than that. So it's one of my favorite events of all time.
Yes.
So.
Well, thank you so much for being here and letting us know about the great event.
Thank you for all that you guys do for us throughout the year. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. That does it.
If you're 55 or older and ready for quality, independent living, Good Samaritan Home of Quincy is your first choice. We're constructing new duplexes and single-unit cottages ready for you. Prepay your lease now and customize your future cottage. Say goodbye to the hassles of yard work, snow removal, and home maintenance, and say hello to stress-free, independent living. There is limited availability, so call Good Samaritan Home today at 223-8717 or see for yourself at gshq.org.
Welcome back, and of course we always have a lot of great podcasts to talk about, and we have some good ones this week.
All right, so coming up on Frankie Say, Frankie sits down with Struther Wan, and they discuss the Charlie Kirk murder and the American status quo. Check that out on Muddy River TV.
So you want to know who to pick on when it comes to your sports betting? You can check out the latest episode of Picks, Parlays, and Pints. Shane Halsey and I do that one. We hang out at Utopia Bar, have a couple of pints, and our friends at Utopia and Heck Gaming bring you that, and we talk about some great sports picks. I had a fantastic week last week. That means I'm going to lose my shorts this week.
All right. Later today on Club Muddy, our guests are some people that make the whole operation happen right here from their laptop. Verbosity owner Cody and Kayla Hegman join us at the round table to chat about the hand they play in helping to make this place go round.
In the latest episode of Minutes with the Mayor, brought to you by Mercantile Bank, Alderman Laura McReynolds talks about local issues, including traffic concerns in the Willow Creek area, which happen to be in her 5th ward. She also discusses how city council decisions are made and emphasizes the importance of communication, encouraging residents to reach out to their alderman with questions, concerns, or ideas.
On the Daily Muddies this week, Ashley sits down with Kay Ifner to talk about the work being done at the New Philadelphia Association. Anita Henke stopped by from the Covered Bottoms Diapers program. Ashley also spoke with Barb Holthouse from the John Wood Community College and the recipients of the Presidential Scholarship to discuss what the foundation does and the different scholarships available for all the different levels of entry. You don't have to be super smart for that one. She and I also have a heated debate on Coffee Talk on the Quincy Public Library and the material of the book and its age appropriateness, the book that we referred to earlier on This Book is Gay. It wasn't necessarily a debate. I think her and I kind of see on eye to eye on this, but it was nonetheless heated. On Thursday, she chats with DOB from the BBB, and he swings through to talk about his favorite topic, scams.
Business Spotlight this week brought to you by Bank of Springfield. Ron Kinshriff talks with Susan Long, who is getting ready to retire from Denman Living, about her service and the company and its history. And on Muddy River News this week, I talked to Chris Gill from the Catholic Schools to talk about the latest in the reorganization, or what exactly is the future of our KA Catholic system here in Quincy.
Coming up next, we have sports, brought to you by Neiman's.
Happy Friday morning, Muddy Buddies. Matt Schuckman, Chris Duerr.
We made it.
We did. We got through another week.
We got through a rough week, but we do have the payoff of a really good weekend ahead.
Yes, no doubt about it. We had some technological snafus this week.
I had to interview Mason McDaniel 3 times
Poor
for that
kid.
Classroom Champion. He is probably so sick of me, and he's the nicest kid.
But make sure you check out Classroom Champions. Every Wednesday it drops, thanks to our friends at Dot Foods. Great segments, really highlighting kids who get it done on the athletic field or course or wherever,
right,
as well as in the classroom.
Yeah, we've had a good opening run with that.
Yeah,
we look to continue.
And we're going to do that throughout the school year. So look forward to that every Wednesday. We've got, all of our shows, our podcasts are up and running, and it's been fun so far. But this weekend should be fun, especially football Friday night.
I'm really looking forward to this Friday because we've got some monster games. Obviously, you start talking about Centralia versus Monroe City. Let's figure out what's what. Brown County against undefeated Unity Payson. Let's figure out what's what here.
Yeah, 2 undefeated teams
and
there.
And how about Q&D on the road?
Sacred Heart Griffin. I noticed where Sacred Heart Griffin, I believe, is number 5 in the state rankings this week. Q&D's getting votes. Q&D beat SHG last year. Is it a revenge game for SHG, or is Quincy Notre Dame going to say, look, we're for real?
Well, I had a chance to sit down and talk to our friends at 1450 yesterday.
Right.
And we were talking a little bit about maybe SHG walked into a hornet's nest they didn't realize was brewing there. And they talked about Jack having them motivated to prove that they belonged in the Central State 8. And they sure proved they belong without a shadow of a doubt.
And this year it's at Ken Leonard Field.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a different
tough
beast.
And tall task.
So,
but again, we've got a lot of great football coverage,
no
video,
question.
Pictures, stories.
Yep.
Hopefully shuck 'em up style into next week coming as well.
Let's hope so. Hopefully we'll see if weather holds off. There's a chance of rain on Friday, so I'm anxious to see what happens.
Okay.
If we can do a shuck on a truck, post-game shuck on a truck like we have the last couple of weeks. That's kind of the plan.
Sure.
Make sure you check out the Muddy River Blitz on Saturday mornings, electrified by our friends at Excel Physical Therapy.
A lot of highlights coming.
Yes.
A lot of extras. We do the interviews. We try to get you as much of the flavor of the past Friday night, just like you used to wake up and enjoy those wonderful Saturday morning and Sunday morning newspapers. That's what we're aiming for every Saturday morning when you wake up.
And we'll have the Muddy Night Lights scoreboard from Friday night, brought to you by Schottenkirk Toyota. So make sure you check that out.
Of all the things we do, that is the thing that garners the most. That and you sitting on the back of a truck. But those two things are the things that people seem to so appreciate. And I get it, because it's hard to find scores.
Sometimes it's hard for me to find the scores to make sure that scoreboard's updated.
To put them all in one place has been kind of a godsend for football.
So it's been fun. And make sure you check out our website, muddyriversports.com. For all the updates. We have our scoreboard up and running. We're trying to keep it updated as best as we possibly can every night. Again, some of these scores are hard to track down, but we got a lot of people throughout the area helping us make sure we get the scores, get the information, and we appreciate that. And again, you're going to hit the road on Saturday. You're going to go check out Quincy University's GLVC opener at Lincoln University.
Might have to stop for a pizza on the way down through Columbia.
You better.
I might have to do that.
So, are you going to go to Shakespeare's, or are you going to go to Southside Bar and Grill?
I'm not ever going away from Shakespeare's for pizza.
Well, I agree, but one of my buddies says
I've heard, yes,
Southside Bar and Grill is the better pizza in Columbia.
I don't know. I have these habits in Columbia that I don't know that I'm ever going to break, whether it's Shakespeare's or D-Rose or all the different places that you go when you're there, depending upon what you feel like.
One of these days when you go with me, we're going to Booch's.
We'll try to make up for Booch's. One of these days, I'd like to go back to Formosa, just because I haven't eaten there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to remember lunches at Formosa.
Oh, the lunch deal with the soup yeah. You got the entree and the soup.
Oh, that was some quality Chinese
egg drop
food.
soup.
The egg drop soup was amazing.
It was. So I miss the Columbia days.
Yes.
We both had fun there.
It's nice though that our current food culture has come on so strong in this town as well, because it's kind of starting to remind me of what Columbia was as a college town.
And we got a new pizza place to try sometime soon. Just right down the street.
Atlas Slice, yeah.
So we'll get to all that. Again, a lot coming up this weekend and next week. A couple Schuck on a Trucks planned. So make sure you check everything out. All of his highlights will be up Saturday morning. Duerrisms is online. So we got a lot going on. I'll have College Notebook up and plenty of stuff.
Big weekend ahead, huge weekend next week, and we're really, it'll be week 5 next week.
Huge golf week next week.
Yes, it is.
West Central Conference tournaments for boys and girls, Western Big Six Conference tournaments for boys and girls. Last week's the last week of the regular season for boys and girls golf.
It's not even October yet.
I know. It's crazy.
But we enjoy it. And we do especially love the golf.
That's right.
It's fun for us to get out and track that as well. So
no doubt. So we'll be having all that.
Stay tuned for all of it.
That's right. Have a great weekend. We will see you all next week right here at MuddyRiverSports.com.
Neiman's, your neighborhood market.
Well, our friends at Farm and Home Supply always do us a great job with the weather. We're happy to have meteorologist Brent Clair. I don't know why Jones is there, but he's a lot of fun too. And here's how's the weather up there from Farm and Home.
All right, I got a joke specifically aimed at you this time.
Oh no, this is not good. This is not good.
So what is a meteorologist's favorite humor?
Favorite humor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's dry wit.
Dry wit, yeah.
Hi, I'm meteorologist Nathaniel Jones. This is meteorologist Brent Clair. This is how's the weather up there with your weekend forecast. And Brent, it's been hot recently. We complained for the past 2 weeks here on the show, but there is relief in the forecast.
It's just been 2005 will go down as a hot year. That's just all there is to it. It just seems like it's being prolonged. And I always say the longer you prolong something, the worse the other end is. So we'll see what happens. But yes, you're right. We do see a little hope as we will start to see a little bit of cooling in the next few days as we start to see a couple of storm systems move through. Keep the clouds in and perhaps bring some rain. We're not, they're saying there's a good chance for significant rain, but it's just really, really dry. That was the crazy thing is it's hot, but yet you look at the moisture, it really wasn't that humid. And you had that much dry air in the atmosphere, it's hard to saturate that. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works in the next 3 to 5 days.
So with the rain chances, do you imagine that being these pockets of rain that we've seen recently, or do you imagine there being like a system that would move through and get a good area, at least some kind of precipitation?
Right now, you would think that the setup would show pockets because it's just so spotty. Again, it's a trough, so that means it's kind of like a front. So you'd think that it would be an organized batch of rain. So we'll kind of see how that works. We're still processing that. And again, the models really haven't been doing a good job lately. It's just been so stagnant, and it just doesn't know how to compute that. And when that happens, it's like, okay, it's any guess for, get the dartboard out.
Yeah.
So, but so on the one side, we'll start to see highs cool, but we'll also see an increase in moisture, which will increase our overnight lows. So we're not going to cool off as much. So we've been touching the 60-degree mark, but we probably are going to be in those mid-60s because we're going to have that much more humidity in the air. So it's going to be a little more humid in the next few days as well, but it'll be a little cooler. So I don't know if that's good or bad. So I know that for me, I love it. Unless it's Arctic dry, I'm still sweating. So.
Yeah.
But looking into next week, so we have a chance tomorrow through Saturday, and then another chance Sunday through Monday. Looking long range, I am seeing a big change. Hopefully, in the next week, we'll probably go back to more seasonable temperatures, maybe even cooler than that, as I see a big drop off in the temperature and moisture. Daytime highs this time of year is about mid 70s,
Right.
lows in mid 50s. So yeah, we're still pretty well above normal. So, but again, some people don't like to think about what might be coming in a few weeks or months, I should say. Maybe weeks a little close.
But you're saying real fall in the 24
Real
seasons
fall.
that we talked about. Real fall is coming.
It's coming.
In the next few
definitely
days, we'll be in real fall. But
as we approach, actually, real fall.
yes, meteorological fall and the equinox.
No. Meteorological fall begins in September, 1st September. So this would be actually,
What is real fall?
It is real fall, yeah. So anyway.
But the equinox is on the 22nd,
Yes,
right? So
correct.
then after that, we're in fall.
Yes.
But you shot me a graphic today that 6 weeks after the last thunderstorm in September, is your first snow.
That is correct.
So we'll do the contest again here, which we had fun with last year of beat the meteorologist on when the first measurable snow is. But you're saying if that holds true, 6
We'll have to
weeks.
see. Yeah, I mean, we had a really interesting thunderstorm last Sunday. It just sat over portions of Golden and northeastern Adams County, and I was sitting in my chair just watching some football, and I just hear this like it's kind of weird, and because it was sunny, it was sunny outside.
Yeah.
And then I had to pull up my radar and said, "Oh yeah, there's this big blob right there." So
we live in Camp Point, which is about 7 miles, give or take, by the way the bird flies from Golden. We were in our pool, in our backyard pool, watching the cloud that was there. Sunshine where we were at. UFO spacecraft cloud right sitting over Golden, having a thunderstorm right there. It was the weirdest experience ever because it didn't move. Yeah, we were swimming in our pool right there.
So that's dangerous, It's like
we didn't see any lightning. You just hear the thunder.
Okay, well, we won't go there. So, and then folks in northeast Missouri, really a strange one there, where the storms are just forming, staying still, but moving north right in this almost a straight line. It was so weird to see that, and in some places obviously got some pretty good beneficial rains out of that. So, so we're going to say that the last thunder around here would have been that Monday.
Okay.
So we'll see what 6 weeks brings. Someone said, let's see, 6 weeks from then, almost Halloween.
Correct.
Maybe close.
Yeah, pretty close to Halloween.
We've seen some Halloween snows before.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, I think we had about 2 or 3 inches on the ground whenever we're going out.
So,
I did look at the history for Quincy and the first measurable freezing temperature that we had. You want to guess what the date was?
Oh, I had that actually written down. It's in this month.
Yeah, September 20th.
Yeah.
So today's 19th, correct? So it's crazy.
Yeah.
Or 18th, I guess it is. So yeah,
close enough. Yeah,
it would have been really, really close.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's we are starting to get to that time of year where things are starting cooling off, and so obviously, I think we can keep the snow shovels away for a little bit, but it never hurts because we have a lot of October to go through. We have our second severe weather season yet to go through. So
True.
That's what of course, sometimes that happens in November too. We've had one significant outbreak in November once, so we still have to see that yet. So real fall is coming, but then we'll have that little warm up that leads to that storm breakout. So there's still going to be ups and downs as we move through the real fall or the actual start of fall, which will come next week. So still lots of weather to deal with. This is again, fall is kind of, you see everything in fall.
Yeah.
So spring, sometimes you're moving out of it, but fall you really do see the fun of everything. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, hopefully cooling off a little bit and hopefully getting a little more seasonable. We'll use that term. I haven't got to use that word in my graphics yet. Seasonable. So.
I do like seasonable. We got the early glimpse of fall 3 weeks ago that they kind of teased us with it, and that was awesome. So I'm excited that it's actually here to stay for a little bit.
Now the next thing I've been noticing is tree change.
Yeah.
So I've seen a few of those oaks starting to change, and we actually had one tree actually die on us from some reason or another. So all those leaves are down. So, but the dry weather is definitely going to change the colors this year. Probably not as vibrant as if I recall correctly. So it's going to be that kind of dull.
Yeah, those oranges and browns and yellows
it's kind of a dull stroke of the brush instead of a nice pop. But yeah, well, I mean it's be fine. And then we'll see how, because I think because they're so dry, they'll fall faster.
Yeah, and we asked a question on our Facebook page this morning, actually, on the Farm Homes Facebook page, and a vast majority of people that actually started seeing the leaves falling in their neck of the woods. So they're starting to fall, and so you're going to need the rakes and the brushes and everything to clean up, or just light them on fire if you live in a rural area. But be careful with that because
don't
of the crispness.
Don't do that. Don't do that because you light a leaf and it go, the whole place. Now we got the whole place. We don't need that. Okay, we do not need that. Although I saw the other day we were working on a project in the shop. And it got me thinking, it's like something that everyone should have. Just a little hand sprayer. Fill with water in this time of year. And anytime you're around fire, because you never know what you might need. Just, because we were just doing some mechanical work, and it was in the shop, but still I wanted to keep it cool and all that stuff. It's like, well, that's pretty neat. So anyways, just the tool tip for the day. So
yeah, have a sprayer. We sell actually the small fire extinguishers. They're super portable, about this size, and you sell them for $20.
There you go.
Super portable.
Perfect, right? As we're coming into Fire Prevention Week in October, so see, we're just ahead of the curve here. So yeah.
Busy weekend as always.
It is a busy one, and it's a fun one too. So to start it off, tonight at the Rathskeller, located at 931 York Street, there will be live music in their beer garden featuring none other than my love, Mike Scholl. Alongside violinist Brian Holtzgraff for some original tunes and jams with great drinks in hand. That starts at 8 and goes until 10. It's going to be a great time. No matter what you say, it is going to be an awesome, awesome turnout, I think. Also, the folks at the Rathskeller also want you to mark your calendars for Oktoberfest for Saturday, September 27th. We will have more on that next week.
Tomorrow, the Teresa Adams House will be hosting the Bar Olympics, and that's going to be at the dock. Sounds like something Brittany would probably get on the pedal and win a bunch of gold medals. Right?
Yeah.
The event will be raising funds for the Teresa Adams House, a wonderful cause, and serves our medical care all over the Quincy area. Food all day. Go down dock on Saturday, have a great time, and support a great cause.
Our See Quincy sponsor wants to remind you of the upcoming Quincy Preserves Fall Home Tour. Quincy Preserves is inviting the community to its annual Behind Closed Doors Fall Home Tour on Saturday, October 18th from 9 to 3 p.m. Guests will have the chance to step inside 5 of Quincy's most beautiful historic homes, each showcasing the city's rich architectural heritage. Advanced tickets went on sale yesterday and are available at Curlin's Hallmark, Emerald City Jewelers, Utery Jewelries, or online at thequincypreserves.org. Organizers note that the 329 Lincoln Hill Northwest, which was listed in a recent Arts Quincy magazine, will not be part of this year's lineup, but they're excited to highlight the remaining homes on the tour.
Tomorrow in Washington Park, the district hosts the Farmers Market once again. Always a great opportunity to get some homemade goodies there. One of our favorites, Miss Caroline from Sweet Treats, will also be there. So get some of that great freeze-dried candy and stock up, especially with Halloween coming up. It's right around the corner.
Also in Washington Park later that day, Bands and Barbecue, a benefit for Horizon Soup Kitchen and Food Pantry, will be held from 3 to 8 p.m. The event features food, live Christian music, and fun for the whole family.
Also have a benefit poker run, and that's going to benefit Rinley Berry. She was diagnosed with high-risk neuroblastoma. Of course, that's also the great cause that our friends the Wymans always raise money for with Ethan's Rodeo. The cost of the poker run is $20 a rider. Kids 12 and under are free. There will be food and a live auction after the rides. For more information, you can call Kurt Menny at 573-795-4372, and you can also visit our website for that story. And this is the time of the year. The leaves are already starting to change because of the lack of moisture we've had, so we're already getting some of that going now, and poker runs and just riding around, and fall's coming despite the not quite cool enough temperatures yet.
I know, I'm actually ready for those cool temperatures, but this weekend I'm ready for. It's looking like a good one. It's full of events that are a lot for great causes. So it's not just getting out there and doing the events, but they're for a great cause too. Also, I want to wish good luck on the travel soccer teams this weekend. I know we're geared up for that. Go Monarchy.
Any more family plugs you need to get on the show?
No.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I did write this, so.
Yeah, and I thank you for doing that. You do a great job of putting the show together. Randy does a great job of pushing the buttons, and we just have a good time here. So anyway, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.